Yo, I want to make this quick. Um, what's it called? First thing, I washed my hair today. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've had what's it called? My hair just out. At least at school or whatever, and clean. Oh my gosh. Anyways, um, yeah. So I have this problem that is um basically a prioritization problem. Big idea. I have a ton of things I want to do. I have a ton of things I need to do, like homework, whatever. Want to do, as in, ma. Okay. And then, so there's things I want to do, things I have to do, and then things I do. Should probably, anyways. um, the things I do are procrastinate. Basically, it's putting things off, and to the point where sometimes I think it's productive, but it's not. Well, yeah. It's like to the point where it isn't productive. So like yesterday, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go to sleep early so I can wake up and do my homework or something, or like work on a project that I have that's due on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. Wearing my Thursday jacket, and I woke up before my alarm actually, so I went to sleep at 7, super early. Woke up 4 hours later. It was like 11. And then I'm like, all right, I have like I have 2 more hours until 6 a.m. No, 2 more hours until like 1 something. It was like 1:40. That I was trying to wake up at, and yeah. So I woke up before the alarm, and I felt refreshed. And then I was like, okay, let me get the rest of my sleep because it's supposed to be healthier than getting 4 hours of sleep, right? Otherwise, I mean, I guess it would be like a nap. Later on, I'll come back to this. Yeah. Big idea. I woke up to the alarm that I set, and I snoozed it, and then I snoozed it again, and I kept pushing back the alarm for like 20-30 minutes at a time, and now it's like 9 something, 9 a.m., and oh man, I have to gotta get ready for class. Or if I really like, a big thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to wash my hair. So I I'm like, all right, get up, wash your hair, stuff, whatever. So at the very least, I did one productive thing today, um, which because it's been forever. Oh my god. um, but yeah, did that. Where am I going with this? Big idea is basically just I'm trying to find ways to get become more productive. Like, I need to study for my classes. Like, that's not something that I really ever do. Like, or at least I feel like the studying that I do isn't very good. Like, for my math class, I'm in vector and tensor analysis. I like yeah, I don't study for that class. The only studying I ever do is like right before the test or something, like every other student, or rather every other bad student, I guess. In my galaxies and cosmology class, it's very similar. Where I only study for the test. I'm and I really think that I could be doing better. Like, this semester, just in general, is I'm not even taking that hard of classes. Like, I know the way to succeed. Finals are next week. Sorry, not next week. It's in 2 weeks. Um, but what's the difference, right? Next week is Thanksgiving break, and I simply need to lock in, and so I've like the panic monster is settling in. I also have the JLPT. I have N3. I'm taking N3 this December on the 7th. Um, and I've been putting in effort, but again, it's not like the level that I want. I want more. In general, I just want to be better at everything. I know I could be doing better. Uh, I'm doing stuff. I'm doing okay. But yeah, again, I think I could be doing better. So the stuff I do is like I play games with my friends. I talk with them too much, or like even in person. Yeah, so that's a big thing. I've like in person friend groups like for school, and then I have online friend groups. And it's like, oh yeah, once I'm done with school, like I go home and I'm free, but I'm not free, because I actually have stuff to do. But oh yeah, no, I'll chat for like a few minutes, but a few minutes turns into hours, and it's not something that I like regulate. So yeah, I guess it's like I talk too much to my friends, which I mean isn't necessarily a bad thing until it is. There's that. On campus, I don't really study. Um, Even though I have like so much time in between well, okay, I don't have the most time, but I've been filling up the time trying to I've been trying to fill up the time by doing things. Like I volunteer for Japanese classes. I started doing this. I've been hosting Kaiwa table sessions. It's just like Japanese speaking practice with my friends. But on when I have longer breaks, I do try to use that time to do something productive. Usually it's like, well, recently it's kind of just been after the Kaiwa tables. So what I end up doing is what's it called? Like I've been doing reading practice, or like doing Anki or something like that. Or like even during lunch, as long as I have my AirPods, I like am watching either kids shows like what is it, Shimajiro or something, and or I've been watching Coming Can't Communicate. But yeah, just like trying to be productive with my time. And so I have an idea now. Okay, from what I learned today, I think that I need okay. The way to go about sleep is to set a time. Okay. I'll try this 6 hour thing again. Try to sleep as much as I need to, but the big idea is to listen to your body. I have to listen to myself, listen to my body. If I'm awake after 4 hours of sleep, that's fine. I think I just need to wake up and get on the grind, and then when I'm tired, just go back to sleep, and then wake up before school. Yeah, I think that's a better plan. Because I have an assignment due tomorrow night at 11:59, and I need to get it done. I need to get that done. I have a thing on at 4:30 the next day. That's Saturday in the morning. And then I have a thing later that day, and then another thing later that day. Whatever. Ton of things always. I guess I am kind of busy. But I also need to work in some time to study. And so big thing with studying is instead of studying everything all at once, I'm trying to turn everything into bite size, but like something you can do in a day. Literally like creating flashcards, like Anki flashcards for all of my classes, or even stuff that I just want to learn, or like creating some sort of blocks, like some sort of way to improve in certain topics that I want to improve in, something like that. Just by making a few cards and reviewing them, stuff like that. So I guess the moral is don't bite off more than you can chew, and sleep as much as you need to. Don't oversleep. That's the big idea. I guess it's also like don't procrastinate. Well, but that is a lot easier said than done. And with that being said, procrastination is Yeah, it's just like hard. It just happens. Yeah, because it's like it's an emotional response. But yeah, okay, that's all. We're at the 10-minute mark. Bye.